Hey everybody, this is Dr. Maples. Today I want to talk about medically withdrawing from the university. Look, there are just some cases where students cannot finish a semester due to an unexpected medical issue. That's why we have the medical withdrawal process. Today what I want to do is talk about that process, explain how it works, when and how we might use a medical withdrawal, and also reveal some of the barriers that you may encounter if you start this process. Now, if you have questions, leave them in the comments below. I'd be glad to chat with you. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's get started. Now, a medical withdrawal can be used anytime health issues, broadly defined, prevent a student from finishing the semester. Filing for a medical withdrawal tells the university that you need to withdraw from all of your classes that semester and that you also need to put a pause button on your degree because of a medical issue. The idea here is that once you heal up and you're able to return, you will do so to finish your degree at that time. Most universities will let you file a medical withdrawal right up until the last day of classes, and some will let you file a medical withdrawal even after the semester is ended. But I want to be clear, the medical withdrawal process is very engaged and it can take time. It's also not something that just is a done deal where you fill out the paperwork and it happens. You actually are going to petition the university to do a medical withdrawal. You're effectively asking their permission to let you medically withdraw for the semester. As such, we want to get this paperwork started as soon as we can. Most ideally, the moment that you feel or know that you're not going to be able to finish that semester because of a medical issue. So how do we start the medical withdrawal process? Well, every university and college has a different approach to this. So the first thing that we need to do is fire up an internet search and look for your university or college's name alongside the terms medical withdrawal. What that's going to do is turn up the paperwork, procedure, and the people that you need to talk to get the ball rolling. Now, your next step is going to be to find a supportive medical practitioner, ideally the person who's already treating your medical issue. They're going to help you fill out this petition. In fact, most universities and colleges will have a separate form that they will fill out that will document your medical issue, talk about how long it's been going on, what kind of treatment is occurring, and point out that you are not medically able to finish the semester. Now, I have to be honest here. If you do not have a supportive medical practitioner, your better bet may be to simply withdraw from the university. And I'll be happy to do a video on that if you like. Leave me a comment below and let me know. I want to be honest that the questions they're going to ask you about your medical situation, they're going to feel kind of sensitive. They're going to ask for a lot of details and a lot of information. The reason that they do this is that they want to document the process so that they understand it and can support that you need to take a medical withdrawal. Understand that going in, however, that there's going to be a lot of questions. Now, in the United States, that medical information is protected under the same FERPA rights that prevent us from sharing your grades with random strangers. Other countries may have different policies about this, and it might be useful to talk to the university or a trusted faculty advisor about that as you go through this process. Likewise, your medical practitioner may be familiar with this process and has already done this before. Now, once your paperwork is filled out, you and your medical practitioner are going to submit your paperwork to the university, and the university is then going to review it. They're going to make sure that this qualifies as a reason to have a medical withdrawal. If your paperwork is in line and everything is done, these are generally approved without any real issue. And if it's approved, the university will withdraw you from all of your classes. It will contact you and let you know that you've been withdrawn from your classes. And they'll also give you the process for when you're ready to return, and you should return, when you're ready to return, the paperwork that you're going to need to fill out so that you can come back to campus. And that'll be it. Everything will be taken care of with the university. If you get denied, it's usually because something is missing in the paperwork, and the university will often tell you what the issue was. It's not because they don't feel your medical situation is valid. They need more evidence, or they need a signature or something else from your medical practitioner. So figure out what the problem is, get your paperwork refiled, and turn that back in so that you can get it reviewed again. Generally, these are going to be approved if you get all of the paperwork, all the signatures, all the details in there. But I do want to share a couple of extra things to consider with this process. First, and I know this may be difficult, but if you can, keep going to your classes. We want to make sure that we stay involved as long as we can until we know this is officially approved. This is also a great chance to get your faculty involved. Let them know that you're requesting a medical withdrawal. Often, faculty can be great advocates to help support your case. Second, your university may approach mental health and physical health differently. They may, in fact, have different policies and even different paperwork involved for each of these. So check with your university and see what the story is here. Likewise, your medical practitioner may be already familiar with the university's policies, and that will help a great deal. But if not, we want to make sure that they have all the details to help support your application getting approved. Third, understand that all universities and colleges go a little differently when it comes to refunding tuition for medical withdrawals. Some will refund some or all of your tuition, while others will keep it all. Either way, you simply need to know what's going to happen, so make sure and check those policies. Number 4, go ahead and if you have them, get a faculty member who is supportive or a close mentor and have them involved in this process. Tell them what's going on, let them get their department chairs and their deans involved, and get a team that's going to help support your petition. In the end, most of these medical withdrawals are going to be approved if everything is legit, lined up, all the paperwork's there, and everything is described. So understand that if you do start this process, even though it's difficult, it's usually going to have the result that you want. Thanks again for watching this video. If there's a video that I can do for you in the future, let me know in the comments. Or if you have questions, leave them below. I'll be happy to answer them. We'll talk soon. See ya.